Week 8 of the build. Finished off in the dark last night, so we're just putting the wardrobe cupboard in. So I haven't really had a good look at it yet, not in the daylight anyway, but that's mostly bolted in. I do need to go and buy some more bolts today for the back section here, which I don't have bolts long enough. Today we're going to stick the wall cupboards in, which are down there in the garage, sitting on the sawhorse. Sorted out a little bit of wiring. Unfortunately I can't get black conduits, which is a little bit annoying, so I might have to pull those out one day and paint them. But light switches will be going down on the front of this panel here, so I have to run a whole bunch of wires through there. Also talking to my son the other night, and he said, put in some power for your TV. That's a good idea. So so I've got a power line there, and I might even run a HDMI cable over to the other side of the van if I can find somewhere to route it. Then knock a few holes through to get some cables into the cupboard before we bolt it up. Yep. How strong it is when it comes out there. Not very, but there'll be an extra support out here that I need to put on the edge of the cupboard here. After much fancy cutting, something like that, and then I just need to weld that and have all of this stay square. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I think that's adequately clamped. Anyway, we'll put a couple of tack welds on there and see what happens. Just hitting the undo button. 779. Yeah, it's a massive no. Doesn't even fit in the gap. Attempt number 2. Oh, now got a bloody huge gap on the other side. Oh my goodness. Well, that's bad. I think I've taken off too much now. I measured it like 100 times and it's shrunk by about 5 mil. Maybe if I just cut this weld here, I might be able to pull it out, re-weld it. I reckon that's usable. It's still rubbish, but hey. Well, can't say I'm proud of it, but it kind of fits and works. So, bang. Right, that's going to basically sit like that, and then when it comes bedtime, it slides out all the way to there. Tuesday morning, no van. Dropped the van into the Ford dealer this morning, had a bit of a driveline vibration on it, so getting that done, plus it's 3,000k service, even though it's only done 700k's. Took the advantage to go out and buy some materials, so got another piece of 9mm ply there, and 2 pieces of this aluminium composite panel. Beautiful blue colour. This will be for the inside of the bathroom and also for the splashback on the kitchens. Wednesday morning and the van's back. Unfortunately today I have to take the ute in for a service. Thursday morning, bloody hell, I had a couple of days of having to run around, so I didn't get a whole lot done. This is what we've got. So the big cupboards in this side, we've got the wall cupboards in that side, we've got the kitchen cupboards in that side, we've got the shoe cupboard. That's pretty much all the cupboards. Put a light in. There you go, temporary light. Today I need to get this bed sorted, so I've got a little bit of work to finish off on these aluminium slides, and then I'll cut all the wood panels which form the bed base, and then we'll be able to stick the mattress in. There we go, so I've got the little extra bits of metal welded on there, which allowed me to bolt these brackets in. Don't know what they're for? Well, watch till the end and you'll find out. Makings of a bed. This bit's got the lift up section. And you see we've got these special hinges that took quite a bit of time to get delivered. Basically they pull the board away from the back there to allow for the cushion, so you don't have to take the cushion off. So you'll see that there. It slides in. Get into the wacky shaped cuts now. Done all the square ones, now I've got the angles. Friday morning, nice sunny day. It's been pouring down rain all night, but at least the sun's out now. This is where I got to last night. So the bed framework is largely done. There's a few little bits and pieces structural that need to go underneath just to reinforce things. You see my wonky shaped front cushion there. I'm hoping that once that's all padded up and I can do a bit of extra cushioning work on the kick panel there, I'll be able to hide the fact that the shape is completely wacky. So this is the vision, right? So basically you've got this little panel here and that pops up to that position. You then grab the seat and that slides across over to there, and then, now this is hard to do with one hand, but hopefully you can see that. And then you basically grab this back and just pull that forwards, and then lower it down into there. Obviously I'll put all cushions and cover them all, so once that's all down in place, it'll form a bed, and throw your stuff on top of that and sleep, essentially. Saturday morning, I'm still trying to sort out little bits and pieces on my insanely complicated folding bed system. So hopefully this is the last piece now. Just got to attach a bit of a strut onto this back piece here. Form two purposes. One is to give it a little bit more support when it's folded down in bed, because the ply bends a little bit. But also you'll see it holds this up on an angle so that when you're leaning against the backrest, it's not a 90-degree backrest. Just when you think you're almost finished, you find something else wrong. Now the hinge on the back of the lounge is too wide, and it's sitting on the aluminium when it folds down into the bed. So I've got to pull the whole hinge off of all these bloody screws, cut down a bit more, and then reassemble and test fit again. I've just lost one of the screws. Right, just after lunch, I think we've finally got this bed debacle sorted out now. But I think it's all sorted. I have folded it down. Oh man, I've still got to put a bit of work under there. Never ends. Anyway, it's almost done. The mattress is on order, so I've ordered the mattress all cut up into the pieces that I need it to be. And once that turns up, I'll upholster it, stick it onto the wood, and do whatever it is you do with a bit of foam. What I'm going to do now is put in the dividing wall here. So I have a dividing wall that follows the angle of the cupboards here. That side's where I store my bikes, and that side will be the shower, bathroom. I have a internal door that I've bought here from Bunnings. It's a little bit thicker than I would like to make a wall out of, because it's 35mm thick, but the thing is, these are hollow and got a honeycomb structure inside, so they're really very solid for the weight of them. And sure, you can't cut much of them off them because they've only got a strip of wood around the outside, but look, you know, at the end of the day, these form a really good wall where you've got limited support inside the van. So let's try and get that in this afternoon. Now, unfortunately, it's not going to be a simple task. Who would have thought? Problem being that we've got this little bulkhead up here, holding the door latches and all that sort of stuff. So just finishing off this last bit of floor that goes underneath the bike storage area. And of course the last board has to be the biggest pain in the butt. Another cold Sunday morning, time to wake the neighbours up. So last night got the dividing wall mostly put in. So this is the bathroom space here basically, and then on the other side is where my bike storage goes. So the bikes will stand up on their end. The thing I need to do now is get a small bracket at the top there, just to give it a bit more support on the top end. I need to get that done quickly because this door took about 6 or 7 hours to get that in there. Came in and out probably about 10 times. So one of the small dilemmas I've got at the moment is what to do about the roof racks or for the solar panels. So I really want to get the solar panels on. We're about to hit the road in 3 weeks' time, and I've got 5 solar panels that we need to mount up. So 2 options: either I buy roof racks and bolt them onto that, or I make up my own. Buying them is about $1,200 plus, or I can try making them myself. So I think today I've actually got enough material to make up one, so I might jump up on there and just see how hard it's going to be. If I can get it done relatively quickly, then I'll go ahead and make the 4 racks. So here's the vague plan. Cut myself some 50mm angle like that. That bolts onto the roof. Of course the roof is on an angle, it's not straight, always away. And then I've got some 32mm bar which will sit on top there and weld somewhere along there, roughly, I don't know where. And then I've got some flat plate which will be plated onto the sides there, like so. And I'll weld that up just to give a bit of extra reinforcement and stuff. The bolt to the roof will go through a hole here. That's it. Conceptually, that's what it looks like. It's actually not touching in the middle there, but it's only got about 3 or 4mm gap. I've got these 20mm aluminium blocks, so what I might do is weld that on top of there just to give it a bit of a boost up, and then basically the bar can be welded onto that as well. And then I have this little piece here which will run up the side there. Alright. Look at that. That will go on the other side. Just got to be careful which one goes on which side because we need... Alright, I think that's going to work. First major flaw with my little welding jig here, I should have put this on the edge so I could actually get a clamp around it. Good one, genius. There we are, finished product. It's okay. Well, it's a little bit messy, but it'll do the job. Won't break, that's for sure. Well, 7 o'clock Sunday night. You might notice there's something not quite right about the kitchen cupboard here. And we've got water pipes out. This pile of crap leaks like a bloody sieve. I was about to start doing the framework for the back of the bathroom and thought, well, I probably should pressure test the water system now, because once I start doing that, everything's just locked in, you can't move anything. Anyway, most of the swearing has stopped now, but basically every single fitting is leaking. It's such a bad night that even the battery's gone flat on the GoPro. Anyway, I got some major challenges trying to fix all the leaks in the pipework now. Yeah, okay, I'm a dumbass for not checking it before I put everything in, but I just wasn't able to. You know, just not enough fittings, nothing was connected, it was just difficult. So anyway, I am here now, bad luck. I had to pull the kitchen cupboard back out. Now I'm trying to fix the leaks. I'll find some way of sealing them all up. That's going to be tomorrow's challenge. It's one major delay I did not need. Anyway, on that cheery note, good night. See you tomorrow.